So, would you take us through what the process was to get to the Supreme Court? The trial court ruled against this idea, this concept that President Trump, former President Trump, would have sweeping immunity. And the were you surprised that the Supreme Court agreed to take up the issue?
I was surprised because when the DC Circuit, a three-judge panel of the DC Circuit, also ruled against President Trump and issued a very long, very detailed opinion, really running through every possible issue, as well as a number of now famous hypotheticals involving a president taking out a hit by ordering SEAL Team 6 to assassinate a political rival, and so on. It seemed as though the DC Circuit had left no stone unturned. So why did the Supreme Court take this case? And what will happen now? Those are the really big questions. And the oral arguments this morning leave me a little bit concerned, not because I think that the Supreme Court is going to side with Trump. That was pretty clear. It's not going to happen, and it would go completely against the precedent that we have in those other cases I mentioned involving other presidents, as well as Donald Trump himself in an earlier case, a 2020 case called Trump v. Vance. But it worried me because the court seemed to get very hung up on the distinction between official capacity and personal capacity action. And then there was some suggestion that they might have to remand the case to Tanya Chutkan, the trial court judge, to try to distinguish what is personal capacity and what is official capacity action here. And that could further delay the start of trial in the January 6th case against Donald Trump till at least November, if not later. And that, of course, would be too late for the American public to know whether or not Donald Trump is guilty of all the things that special counsel has charged him with in connection with the January 6th insurrection.